The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me?
No.
Son?
I know what we need to do.
We've got to develop the next game. And there we go, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Well, guys, that was Assassin's Creed Revelations. And the end to Ezio's story. A little sad, I guess, because I'm pretty sure I mentioned in Assassin's Creed 2 where I really didn't like Ezio at first, but Revelations really helped turn me around on him. But overall, in terms of the Assassin's Creed games, this one, again, it's alright. Not bad. It's pretty much right at that same level as Brotherhood was for me. Nothing too special, but nothing like, especially like, whoa, bad. As I've said and said and said through almost every AC game, I'm sure that's the next one. Assassin's Creed 3 that we'll be getting to. Oh, Lord. So, I don't know. In a way, I'm excited about finally getting to it. In another way, I'm not. Naturally. But we'll get there when we get there. But anyway, so yeah, that's the end of Ezio's whole story there. I guess he totally just decided to abandon the apple, and I have no recollection whether that apple got found or if it's still inside the tomb. Don't know. Could not tell you. I just hated how badly that one's sequel baited, really. That was an especially bad one, I think. Oh, Reconstructing Island. Where, oh hey, I know what to do, and they open the door, it's this nice green environment finally. Green! And that's it. It stinks, but oh well. Ah, man. Yeah, so next we're gonna have Connor Kenway, I think that's his last name. We'll be playing him next. Obviously a whole new assassin, and that one's set during the American Revolution, which by principle sounds great, but man, do they miss a lot of key points. But again, I'll get to that when we get to it. So let me talk more about this. At like Animus Island, for instance, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate what they did with 16. That's what really turned me off of this game. Because, again, the whole concept is this is Desmond's safe place inside the Animus. Because Currently, he's in a coma due to the traumatic events of the last one, of Brotherhood. And again, we finally get to meet 16. The only other subject we've heard about, aside from subject 15 or 14, the woman who was pregnant. And God, I really wish we could have kind of glimpsed more or so of her, because I'm sure that must have been a really crazy development. Excuse me. But again, it just sucks. I hate what they did with this, because you could have really gone further with it. And I thought they were doing that right at the end, too, where 16 grabs onto Desmond and he's talking to him. What's a man but the sum of his memories and both? I thought that was like, oh, he's about to infuse himself into Desmond. But no, instead he just... I don't really know why, but he like hugs him. I don't know. Maybe you could say, oh, he was transferring his data or some bullshit to make sure Desmond could finish it. Maybe. But again, they could have done something really cool where in 3 we could have had 16 been in Desmond's head the whole time, and the two could have possibly been competing. You know, it would be kind of like a Lord of the Rings kind of thing where you've got Frodo who's, you know, trying to stay sane, but you've got Gollum who's that evil. But he's not evil by choice, he was evil by consequence. Which is kind of exactly what would have happened, or is more or less exactly what happened. To 16, he just kind of lost himself. But yeah, unfortunately we just didn't see that develop at all, and that really sucked. Because I'll tell you, that was my big thing I was getting excited for when I heard about this game. It was, well, that and Altair's thing, of course. We finally get to meet 16? Really? Oh, that's cool. Yay! And obviously, we will not be doing any more of the god-awful Desmond memories. They're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. I refuse to do them. If I get like 100 people, I guess, saying, please do it, I'll do it. But until then, no. Because I hate it so much. Hate it. Because, again, going through all his stupid little memories, Desmond's Tale, Desmond's Story, whatever it was called, Desmond's Journey, I think, most of it is just crap that we already knew. And it sucked. You know, just, why would you do that? I don't know. And overall, so there was the hook blade, which was, again, I don't really think it added anything to it at all. It was simply just the same thing from Assassin's Creed 2, where it was the exact same, like, of getting that skill or that glove that lets you grab onto things instead of not being able to. It was the same thing, but it gave you a little more momentum, a little better climbing ability, but that was it. And again, I was like, eh. And the parachutes really didn't do much, except of course at the end there where it was mandatory, but whatever. So let's see, we'll have Assassin's Creed 3 up next in the lineup. Then we'll have Black Flag, Rogue, and then we can finally move on to Unity and Syndicate. And Unity will be especially interesting because I haven't beaten that one. I remember I didn't pick it up on launch. I picked it up like a month or so afterwards. No, I got it for Christmas. Yeah, I think so. I think I got it for Christmas or right before Christmas. So I didn't have any issues with any bugs or anything like a lot of people suffered. But I remember just getting through like halfway and I was like, eh. okay. I mean, it's nice looking, but it sucks to say, but that's all it is. Just What really stunk about Unity was, like the very first actual assassination that you get. It felt very Hitman Absolution, and how you went about doing it, but then I don't think I ever remembered seeing another assassination play out like that at all, which really sucked, because, like, guys, you're going back to your roots of the first one, which is great, but then you never did it again. What happened? Yeah, what happened? I don't know. Hope you guys can hear the cat in the background. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm just being crazy and talking to myself. Well, I'm already going crazy, or crazy. Whatever. Man. But yeah, and it's nice to see also that Ezio did finally manage to settle down. Because he had the one girl whose name I can't remember back in AC2. That didn't work out, and we actually got to see why that didn't work out from Brotherhood. You know, she got killed. That sucks, but oh well. And then Catarina's whole thing was just, look, I only fucked you for political gain. Well, it wasn't really political. It was just to ensure that he would protect her. So, there was that. He didn't really have a chance to develop anything. Because she was like, no. Man. And the nice thing with, although I will say, the nice thing with AC3 that we'll get a lot more than, unlike we did with this one especially, we'll get more time with the crew, with Rebecca, with Sean, and Desmond's father, actually, which, it's kind of interesting, but, whew. The one thing I'm going to be harping on it a lot for is just Desmond's face. I don't know why, but they really fucked up his face. Like, it kept getting better. Like, in the first one, I'll say it looked fine. Second one, AC2, Desmond's face, you made it look better. 3, looks about the same. In this one, it's about the best one you've done. And then in AC3, it's just, what did you do to his face? I mean, really, it looks like he got beat with a frying pan a few 100,000 times. Ugh. Just looks gross. Very, very gross. And the other thing I can say with this game is, it's just, story-wise, again, it was alright. And I mean that from both perspectives of the past and the present. The present was really nearly non-present. But the past story, it was like, it was okay. Nothing too special, but interesting enough, I suppose. It was kind of the same like Brotherhood, but thankfully we didn't have to go through the same motions of, oh, well, you've got to go get your ally for the mercenaries, you got to go get your ally for the thieves, you got to go get your ally for the whores, not the whores, but the gypsies, let's say that. Although I think there was just a mission, the Romanis, that was their faction name in this one. We did have that one, kind of, but that was it. And even then, it wasn't anything like the last couple. So, yay! Oh, and I think this one was especially bad for the credits, too. Yeah. These credits like to go on. And on. And on. Although the good news is I can say cleanly, so I know it's not up yet. Well, it probably will be at the time this goes up. But so Mad Hazard's done. This is done. I already know what's going in both those slots. There's going to be the Descent DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition and Darksiders 1. I don't know how quickly we'll get through the first Darksiders, and again with the Descent, I can't assume it's going to be too long. It'll probably be just about the same, if not shorter than Jaws of Hakon, I bet. But again, the big reason I'm really excited to play that is because it's got the good old David Hayter voice acting in it. And it's going to be so weird hearing some other guy just... Or hearing him voice some other person. And me just not going, Snake? Is that you? Oh well. It'll be fun nonetheless. But yeah, besides that, so we've got Killer is Dead, which I've got no idea how long that's going to take. Again, I don't expect that one's going to take long, but long enough. And then we've also got XCOM, but don't know. Can't say for certain about that one's length either. That's mostly going to depend, though, on just how hard we get hit in certain areas coming up. Because we just got done with our first Exalt stuff. We still haven't captured an outsider alien, which I need to. So that's going to be heating up really fast. And that game's going to get even better once we get the psionics abilities too. God. I can only hope that we get the psionic, someone who's got gene modifications with psionic abilities. That's stupidly powerful. But I think we have reached the end of it. What do you think, Khaleesi? Have we? You don't want to talk? No? Yeah, she doesn't want to talk. Soul? No. He doesn't want to talk either. Nobody wants to talk. Fine, I will do all the talking. How's that? Good? Good. Fine. But on the bright side, whenever we get to AC3, I mean, it's going to be a huge graphical jump. At least in my mind it is. So that'll be neat. Warning, yada yada yada. Alright. Yeah, so there we go. Back on the Animus Island for no canonical reason, but just our fuck you, stupid Desmond's Journey. We're not doing that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, my minnows, and I will catch you in the next one. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.